Welcome to our channel. Today we are looking at number sequences. Today we will handle arithmetic progression. In the course of our topic, we will also handle geometric progression, combination and permutation. But let's begin on arithmetic progression. Arithmetic progression is when you have a sequence of numbers and the difference between each of the terms of the sequence is the same. For example, if you have a sequence like 2, 5, 8, 11, and 14. The difference between each of these terms is the same. For example, if you have 14 minus 11, you find 3. If you have 11 minus 8, you find 3. If you have 8 minus 5, you will have 3. 5 minus 2, you will have 3. Now, the first term is 2, that is referred to as A. The difference between each of these terms is 3. This is referred to as D. You must never forget this. It will be very important when you are working out arithmetic progression. Let's go ahead and have an example of how you can find nth term of arithmetic progression if you have A and if you have D. Here is an example. You have a sequence of numbers 8, 14, 20, and 26. And we are being told to find the 11th term. How do we find the 11th, or let's say nth term? To find the nth term, you will have the first term A plus the 11th term N minus 1 times D. This will give you the nth term. For example, in our case, 8 is the first term A. The first term A is 8, and the difference between each of the terms is if you have 14 minus 8, you have 6. If you have 20 minus 14, you have 6. 26 minus 20 is 6. Now the difference is 6. Now we want to find the 11th term. How do we find the 11th term? We have defined the formula and we have said the nth term can be found by having the first term A plus n minus 1. N is the nth term that we are looking for. In our case, it is the 11th term. N minus 1 times D. Now, we want the 11th term. The 11th term will be A. Our A is 8 plus n minus 1, 11 minus 1, 11 minus 1 times D, which is 6. We will have 8 plus 11 minus 1 is 10. 10 times 6. 10 times 6 is 60. This is 60 plus 8. 8 plus 60. And our 11th term is 68. This is our second example. You have a sequence of numbers 11, 10.7, 10.4, 10.1. Our first term A is 11, and the difference between our terms is negative 0.3. D is equals to negative 0.3. If you have 10.7 minus 11, you will have negative 0.3. If you have 10.4 minus 11 minus 10.7, you have negative 0.3. 10.1 minus 10.4, negative 0.3. We want to find the nth term. The nth term in our case is the 17th term. What is the formula for finding the nth term? It is A, the first term, plus the nth term, n minus 1 times D. We come and substitute the values for A, D, and the n terms in our formula. We want the 17th term. The 17th term is A plus n minus 1, 17 minus 1 times D. Our D is negative 0.3, is it? Now we will have our A. Our A is 11 plus 17 minus 1 is 16 times negative 0.3. We will have 11 plus 16 times negative 0.3 negative 4.8. 11 plus negative 4.8, that is we will have 6.2. 6.2 is our 17th term. Let's have a look at our third example. In our third example, it's a bit different. You have been given the 7th term to be 29, the 11th term to be 54, and now you are being asked to find the 16th term. You can pause the video and try it out. Right, the 7th term is equals to 29. How do we find the 7th term? We said that the formula for finding the nth term is equals to a plus n minus 1 times d. In our case, we don't know what a is, and we also don't know what d is, but we know what n is. Like in the first case, we have been given, we will form equations and then we will work out the equations. Now, in the first case, we have the nth term is the 7th term. The 7th term is equals to a plus n 7 minus 1 times d. We don't know what d is. What was the 7th term? The 7th term is 29. Let's have a neat arrangement of this. We will have a plus a 7 minus 1 times d is equals to 29. This is our first equation, and the second equation will be a plus 7. The second equation, we have been given the 11th term. Now we'll have 11 minus 1 times d is equals to 54. This is our second equation. Now we will have the first equation, a plus 7 minus 1 is 6 times d. We will have 6d is equals to 29. The second equation, we will have a plus 11 minus 1 is 10, d is equals to 54. Now we can eliminate a to find d. We will have 6 minus d. If you subtract out this one, a minus a, you will have 0. 6d, 6 minus 10, we will have minus 4d is equals to minus 29 minus 54 minus 25 minus 25. We want to find the value of d. Now minus 4d is equals to minus 25 minus 4 minus 4. We'll have the value of d is equals to 25. D is equals to 6.25. Now that we have the value of d, we can substitute the value of d in either equation 1 or equation 2 to find the value of a. We know that a plus, let's take equation 1, a plus 6d should give us 29. Now a plus 6d is 6.25 should give us 29. 29 minus 6 times 6.25, 37.5. 29 minus 37.5 should give us a. Negative 8.5 is equals to A. Our A is equals to negative 8.5 and our D is equals to 6.25. Now that we have D and A, we can look for the 16th term. We are now looking for the 16th term. We will say the 16th term is equals to A plus N. N is 16 minus 1 times D. Our D is 6.25. Our A is negative 8.5 plus 16. This is 15 times 6.25. 93.75. And now our 16th term is our 16th term is 85.25. Now it is 85.25.